Well, down there about 6 inches, one little tiny pistol ball. I don't think it's hit anything. Well, perfectly round, but that is one tiny pistol ball. Okay, moving on. Well, down there about 4 inches, a little dinky toy, part of a Dodge truck, and it says Dinky Toys Dodge, made in England. And anyway, there is a little dinky toy part of a Dodge truck. Okay, moving on. Okay, just a part of a 303 bullet. Says on it 1941. It was never fired. There's no mark where the pin struck it, but and it's full. It's been broken off, and so obviously somebody's broken the projectile off it, and we're left with the casing. Okay, 303 bullet, 19. Well, just there, poking through the surface, I think we have a penny. Not sure. It's a coin of some sort, totally bashed, but I would put it down as possibly a Vicky or a Georgian penny, although it's quite thin. We'll try and clean that up, see what we can get off it, but that looks like a penny. Okay, well, we have a piece of shaped lead. It's too bulky to be a pot mend, but it's obviously been fixed to a hole or a flat surface, been pushed through a hole and then flattened out the other end, but it looks a bit bulky for a pot mend, but it's that kind of idea. But at the end of the day, it's just a piece of lead. Moving on. Well, we have a piece of lead here. It's been used for something. On the back there are two lugs, which were obviously fixings. They're pointed, they've been bent over, and then on the other side it's absolutely flat, but it looks as though something was fixed to the center there. So whether that was a lead button or a mount, bridle mount or something, I don't know, but it's had something stuck on there, and you've got two prongs there, and that is quite old. It's not recent lead, it's quite old. Interesting, like to know what that is, but anyway, we move on and see what we can find. Well, down there, somewhere about 6 inches, I've got this little coin. It's not a button. I thought it was silver when it was poking through, but it's got this deposit on it, like a copper deposit. So I'm going to try and clean that up. There's nothing I can see on the edges, but that is, I would say, 100% a coin. On some of the edges it's quite thin, in fact very thin, but what that is, I haven't got a clue. But we'll try and clean it up and we'll come back to you. Well, my umpteenth 303 bullet, didn't strike anything, point still there, but that looks like a 303. Okay, moving on. Down there about 6-7 inches, a big lump of bronze. That is heavy, and that is old, but what it was from and what it was for, I've not got an idea. But that is one. It's obviously shaped for something. What? I don't know. Well, I'm not quite sure what this is. It's a big lump of bronze. Obviously been a part of something, and it's got a fixing there of some sort. If I can. Wow, I don't know what that is. It's a big lump of bronze anyway, and it looks like it was a leg or something, part of a bowl, I don't know, but that's a big lump. Well, down there, 1 20p piece. There you go. It'll fit in a parking meter somewhere, I'm sure. So 1 Queen Elizabeth 20p. Well, found that down there, not sure what it is. It's got a bit of design on it. It's not old, it's quite modern actually, and just cleaned it out a little bit. I thought I had writing on, but it's design it's got on it. Maybe a little bit of furniture fitting, or possibly harness fitting or something like that. Anyway, just a little. Well, looks like we've got a coin in this little ball here. I'll just reveal it bit by bit. I think it's a coin. I'd be shocked if it's not. Oh, okay. Oh, it's got a big chunk out of it. Boy, that's not a clue who you are, but that's a coin, I think, or a very old dog tag. We'll clean that up and we'll come back to you and see what we've got. Well, just below the surface, I don't know, about 2 inches, something like that, we have a buckle. A little nice buckle too. It's not complete, but there's a little bit of age to that. I like that very much. Well, that's really nice. Nice little bit of decoration around the side. I'll check that out for age, but that's very nice indeed. Okay, moving on. Well, I'm not sure what we've got here. We'll have a little look. Oh, I thought we had a coin, but we didn't. We've got a little ring. A little brass ring. Okay. Don't know what that's of, but it's relatively modern anyway. It's not an old one. Okay, moving on. Well, not sure what we've got here. It looks like a little copper alloy ring. Don't know whether it's a finger ring. It's too small, unless it's a child's finger ring. Not sure. I found a posy ring, very much like that, but a lot bigger, just behind me, about 20 yards away. That looks like a tiny finger ring. I'll clean that up and see what it is. Yeah, I think that's a tiny finger ring, most probably a child's, but I think it's base metal. It may have been plated, silver plated. I don't know if it was modern or whatever, but you can see there's a little joint there, and I am almost sure, because of the shape, that is a tiny finger ring. Okay, moving on to the next. Okay, just down there, some 6 inches, just a tiny bit of a buckle, and it's quite an old buckle. In fact, I would say medieval by the look of the material and the patina and everything else on there. A very delicate one. Anyway, we'll take that back, put it up at the end. Okay, on to the next. We've got a signal down here. Where Wherever it's gone. Oh, that is. Okay, what have we got here? Ah, I can see what it is. It's a thimble. Okay. Found a few of these over the years. Nothing to write home about, just an ordinary commoner garden thimble. I'll leave it dry out and that earth in the middle will just drop out, clean as a whistle. But that is a little, tiny little thimble. Again, I would say 1900s, nothing that old. I don't think it's any older than that. Okay, moving on to the next. There you go. Oh, somebody's after me now. There you go. Well, down here I've got the part of a fob watch chain. It's still in the ground, so I'm going to try and just release it without damaging it. See what we got. No, it's going back a little bit further. Don't want to damage it. Okay, so look now. Oh no, it's going back a lot further than that. There we go. Wow, there you go. Fob watch chain. Nice. I don't think it's silver. I think it. No, it's not silver. It's just a. No, it's just a base metal kind of thing. No, it's not. No, it's definitely not silver. But anyway, that is a fob watch chain. Very nice. Starts off very thin, comes very thick. It could be a cape chain as well. Could well be a cape chain, so we'll check that out, and I'll let you know later, because it's quite thick in the middle, then goes thin either end, which gives me the idea either it's a bracelet, could be a bracelet, not a necklace, too small for a necklace, could be a bracelet. Anyway, we'll check around, see if there's anything more left in the hole. If not, on to the next.